Hello gamers! I just want to show you guys a replay of Len'en 2. Oh shit. Oh, the game crashed. Hold on, let's refire up the game. Okay, so basically, I had this amazing run of Len'en 2. I say amazing, it was like... It was amazing because of what happened at the end. You guys are gonna see. Right? Just normal mode. I'm not. Len'en hard mode is really something else. No. Normal mode is, you know, already incredibly difficult. I say that, but I didn't die until the final boss. At least that's my recollection. I don't think I died until the final boss. I think my first death was during the final boss. I'm actually not sure if it's worth it to farm Grays there, dropping items. Anyway, so we're fighting Umbrella Girl. Not Kogasa. You can tell it's her first play. Yeah. Anyway, but stage 1 is pretty boring, but there's no speed up in Len'en, so I can't speed it up. And I'm not editing this, I'm just recording it raw. But, so you're gonna have to sit through stage 1. But anyway, in terms of stages 1 and 2, I mean stage 2 is kind of hard in this game. In this run, I did decide to cheese the mid-boss. I thought about it, and I think I thought at the time that it was probably worth it for score to just graze the bullets on the sides of the screen instead of dodging stuff in the middle of the screen. Yeah, I don't know if Jinx intended to put tons of safe spots in his games. But in general, you know, like Len'en 2 and 3 both have a lot of safe spots. Len'en 3 in particular has a lot of really useful safe spots that get you a lot of grades. Especially on stage 3, if I recall correctly. I played a Len'en 3 game today, so I should remember, but I think I remember it was stage 3 that has the super epic gray spots. Well, I say grays. It's called Thrill in this game. I do this wrong. Okay, there, and then I start doing it right. I'm moving a little bit too early there. But anyway, where this starts to get interesting is like stage 3, basically. And bamboo shoots after rain in this stage. It's interesting in this stage if you play the mid-boss, right? But, you know, I don't play the mid-boss, I just cheese it. Oh yeah, and then I start doing this wrong, which screws me over. I was worried here. So anyway, I do try to get a little bit of thrill from these things, but I'm a little cowardly here. I don't fully commit on it. Anyway, and so I just park my ass at the side of the screen. 60 seconds of this, running up and down the side of the screen. It does get you a lot of grays. It's just, you know, kind of boring. A little bit boring, yeah. Yeah, so there's quite the safe spot. And I think this does work on both sides of the screen, by the way. I think you can do this either on the left or the right. I think I remember doing this on the left-hand side as well. It's just I usually do it on the right. I don't know. think maybe there might be more bullets on the right-hand side of the screen, so you get to graze more. But I don't know, honestly. It looks like there's more on the right-hand side of the screen, maybe. Oh, there it looked like there were more on the left-hand side. I don't know, I just feel like the right-hand side is more. Maybe it's exactly symmetrical. I'm just fucking hallucinating or something. I don't know. I do think I bombed one time during stage 2, but I'm not actually sure. I might not. I had a run today where I did do a stage 2 bombless. Maybe that was this run. Oh yeah, I do skip dialogue. This is Show, the good show, the show that no one hates. People hate Show from Toho 12, but this show, yeah, and I wait for those things to spawn to get the bullet canceled. I was like trying to score, but the thing is, this game is actually hard. So like, you know, I'm not at a level where I can really score this. I mean, like, I can't really score any Danmaku game really. Like, even just trying to thrill farm, it's quite the challenge at times. Theoretically, I could have milked this. Probably should have milked this. The thing is, I was kind of afraid, because, like, the thing is, I had done, like, 5 runs or something before this, right? Where, you know, and I kept dying to, like, stages 1 and 2. I took 1 run to stage 4, but the thing is, I screwed it up, and I died twice in the stage, and it was like, oh, I don't want to play the rest of this. It was so crap. This card, I don't know, it's incredibly hard for me. Bamboo shoots are to rain. I'll flash that. When he fakes rain. So I think this is probably the one that I do not bomb. I think so. So actually, you know, it's actually really amazing for me. Not amazing for me, but like, it's pretty good. I tried the thrill farm there, but the thing is, I was too far away from bullets. It wasn't thrown enough. Jinx said it's not thrown enough. So I beat that without bombing. I thought I had bombed once. No, I guess not. Stage 3. Stage 4 is the one where it spawns the clusters of fairies at the sides of the screen at the start. I don't recall. It's my memory anyway. By the way, I noticed a bug in this game. At least I think I found a bug. On the score screen, it says that your thrill is multiplied by 1,000. But then if you actually look at it, it says equals, you know, and then it acts like it multiplied it by 100 instead of 1,000. Can I seriously not skip this? Frustrating that Jinx did not program a skip button. I think I bombed here. And then it goes through that, so that I don't have to dodge that at all. It was a non, so it didn't really matter. Use my extend to clear the screen a little bit. Of course, I only have 32 thrills, so it basically didn't give me any points at all. We are coming up on the first score extend, though. I think that Len'en 2 has the first score extend at 2 million. It's my memory. Same as EUSD. When it comes to score extends in games, you know, I remember them for EOSD, but like I don't really remember them for any of the other games. I did try to like follow the circles here to get a little bit of thrill, which is really good. The thing is, I'm not quite that adept at positioning pseudo here. consider that an amazing dodge. Kind of a miracle dodge, luck dodge type thing. I mean, like, it was a pretty impressive dodge for me. I think we get the score extend during this. From Thrill farming this. Oh, no, we get it here from the bullet deletions. I only get 122 thrill per minute, so shit. What I need to do is I need to practice different sections of this game in order to farm thrill. Honestly, if I'm going to play for score, I should probably be able to be Unreal mode first. I mean, like, if I'm going to really score. I don't think I'm anywhere at a level where I could really score. Quite a lucky dodge there. I think so. This thing... Okay, so this thing, you know... What was Jinx thinking, man? Putting this on normal mode? I mean, you know, Len'en 2 is an easier game than... Len'en 2 is a harder game than, you know, a game like USD or something. But, like, you know, I think that's part of the reason, right? Jinx just decided to make the cards and the knots super difficult. Do I bomb this? I forget. I think there's a high probability that I bombed it. Yeah, I bombed it. And then Subliminal Flash. Oh boy. This is a trap card, by the way. Like, after you know the trick, it's not actually that hard. But if you don't know the trick or you fuck up the timing a bit, then it gets you. And the awful part about Subliminal Flash, really, is that you don't... The hitbox of the big glowy laser is kind of unclear. You really do just have to play it, and then, you know, play it a bunch of times, and then figure out how to make it, how to manipulate the card to make something safety. I don't think I bombed here, but yeah, I was a coward, so I didn't really throw farm during that slowdown there. Okay, so anyway, I had a run today that reached stage 4. And then I fucking point greed killed myself up at the top of the screen. With those things, you get enough time. Well, it gives you... It's fast enough that they're close enough together. But these things, I think this island of point items will fall down. They almost did, right? They would have if I had not... The thing is, I should have collected those. The thing is, I misremembered. I didn't remember if there was more fairies. This section is easy. Basically downtime. Now, I had a thought during this, right? Would it actually be worth it to not kill the fairies, specifically to thrill farm this? Thing is, or would it be too hard if I let the fairies live? Because the thing is, in survival gameplay, obviously you kill the fairies because you want to have fewer bullets to dodge. But if you're scoring, maybe you want those fairies to spawn those bullets. Here I actually got items. Like, I was trying to score, guys. That was actually the goal. Also, with this thing, so this thing I think might be a really great thing to farm for thrill, because look at that really juicy stream of blue bullets. This part probably also looks like it should be good for thrill farming, but I don't know, honestly. Oh, this is the thing where I point greed killed myself in that one earlier. I was up at the top of the screen, and then fairies would come down and spawn a triangle right on top of me. And it happened twice, and it was like, oh, I don't want to play the rest of this thing. And the first time it happened, it was like, okay, well, I guess I can keep playing. And then it happened again, it was like, oh, I don't want to play anymore. So I restarted. Yeah, a bunch of restarts today on Len'en 2. You're not going to see him, of course. I didn't record replays of him or anything. I'm tired. Dime a dozen moneymaker. My recollection is that I do not die to this because I think my first death is to this final boss. But I think I might use all of my bombs. I don't remember. I might death bomb. I don't remember. Here is another situation where I think I might be able to thrill farm a bit. Like if I... Oh yeah, and here, by the way, the trick for survival gameplay is park your ass at the very bottom here. I actually fucked that up right there. I should not have gone up like that. But, you know, I did live, but, you know, for survival, it's a bad idea. Oh yeah, I think I bombed this. This one's really hard for some reason. I don't know why. Probably because it's, like, big bullets. You know how I am with big bullets, right? Big bullets equals... Oh yeah, and then I bomb immediately as the card ends. And so it totally wastes the bomb. I think this is where I bomb again. I think yeah, death bomb. So I do use both of my bombs. One of them wasted. But then I do get this. I remember this. At this point I was like, oh shit, well, you know. You know, I shouldn't be that way, right? Dying to the stage 4 boss is pretty normal in Gauntlet games. Well, in a Toho game. Like, if I'm playing the USD, it's pretty typical for me to die to Patchouli. Even on normal mode, that's very happens to me a lot. With this, I actually thought a little bit here about, do I want to farm Thrill from these things? I think I actually did try to, but it didn't really get me anywhere. Like, it was so few Thrill. I think I got 11 Thrill. Something stupid like that. Yeah, 11 Thrill. Gave up all those point items for 11 Thrill. Yeah, not worth it, obviously. Not even if it was 11,000 points. I actually don't know if Thrill is actually worth 1,000 points each, or if it's worth 100 points each. According to the score number that it shows you, like, it says Thrill times 1,000 equals, and then the number after the equals is as if it was times 100, not times 1,000 like it says. So I don't know, right? It could be that, you know, it's just not storing the last 0. I don't know. I really don't know. By the way, Jinx fucked it up. Anyway, also today I was thinking a little bit about, you know, is Sukune here the cutest Len'en, right? I mean, Tsubakura is the coolest. I like Tsubakura a lot. I have Fumo of Tsubakura, right? Here, I actually tried to throw farm a little bit, but then after some point I switched into survival mode. I think I switched into survival mode by this point. Or a little bit earlier before this. You know. Before I said that. Right, before I said I switched into survival mode. I switched into survival mode almost immediately because I was scared. Snowflakes aren't that threatening. The thing is, at this point in the game, I know I'm not supposed to point greed, kill myself against, you know, fairies spawning big shit. Forget if I use this bomb on the stage. I think I don't, because I think I enter the boss fight with 2 bombs. And like I said, I don't think I die until the... By the way, and that's this little pattern I did there, where I run up and then, you know, misdirect things. That's actually very important. I did actually try to, like, grab a little bit of graze there, but I didn't graze anything. Honestly, just surviving that fairy is honestly pretty good for me. It's a pretty tough fairy. Yeah, I actually forgot that this was coming when this showed up, but I lived through it anyway. It surprised me. This stage is like the master of surprising you that, oh, the stage is not actually over yet. Like, it just keeps going. You think it's over, but no, it's there's more. Pretty much all the time. That attack, I don't know, it feels fucky. This thing I should have milked. I just didn't. You know, it's very easy to milk that. I just didn't. Didn't release the fire key. This thing probably also should have milked. Gonna extend. By the way, I was surprised here to find out that those laser things, they count as one bullet. So if you graze them, you don't graze them like per frame every single time that you near them or something like that, like USB. Instead, they just, you know, it's like Cerno's lasers, you know. Oh, by the way, also that was another opportunity where I missed thrill farming. There are actually lots of places in this game to thrill farm. I just, you know, didn't do it. Also, those lasers, I think they count as one bullet. Like Cerno's lasers instead of, you know, Rumia's lasers. You know, think about it. Isn't that kind of weird that Cerno's lasers count as one bullet, but Rumia's lasers don't? Like, Rumia's lasers actually are real lasers, but then Cerno fires that pattern of 3 lasers, and each one of those is one bullet. It's kind of weird. Inside the ritual chamber, clear evening sky. I was actually trying to grab thrill there, by the way. Yeah, and then there I got scared. So yeah, I haven't died the entire game. Up to this point. I think that pattern continues up until the final boss, and my first death is like some stupid thing. I think it might have been me trying to point Creed or something, or Gray's Greed. I think it was Gray's Greed, yeah. This thing's... I'm not sure that it's easy, but it's like, it's not that hard. Like, you just pay attention. I do take advantage of the free bomb here. I actually thought I would graze that there. Well, I'm not sure that I thought I would, but I was hoping I would. I don't think there's anything hard until the final boss. I think everything is easy from here on out. Like, this rain is pretty slow. It is curving and accelerating and shit. It's just, like, I don't think it's actually that interesting. I think I'm at 8 extends. I'm going 4 with my finger. Yeah, 8. 8 extends. So the display allows 9 extends in this game. Interesting. This thing gets me quite often. But it didn't get me this time. Which I thought was pretty impressive. I think I get this. I don't think this gets me. The real difficulty here, by the way, with this is to pay attention to the yellow balls while also keeping track of whether the green doors are not doors. Green lasers are making an opening for you. Think of them as like doors, okay? I prolonged this longer than I should. To be frank, the thing is, this is a really hard thing for me. I really was just trying to survive. I think on the next pass I kill it. There we go. I think this is what kills me. But yeah, this is what kills me. The thing is, I noticed an opportunity to throw farm and then I used it. And I was thinking to myself, okay, well this is a pretty easy way to farm thrill. And it is. The issue is you have to do it, like, safely. Or be good enough at the game that you can do it the risky way. And I played risky and I paid the price, so I got killed. And which is, like, fine-ish, I guess. Because, you know, I did, after all, I did get a new high score with this. But I did not play very well or anything. Like you see, I'm actually doing pretty well at farming thrill here. I think this is the one that gets me. Yeah, fucking idiot. Yeah, it was pretty easy to dodge that there. I just didn't do it. I believe I do miss at least one more time because I know I die to the final spell. But that's not the interesting side. Okay, the interesting thing is what happens after, right? I think it does record in replays, right? Prove Your Power does get recorded in replays, right? Of course it gets recorded in replays. He wouldn't do that. Jinx wouldn't do that. Gotta find out. Okay, but here's the thing, right? I actually beat Prove Your Power. I actually got through it, including the bullshit graze flash section, right? The part where you have to graze and then flash. I think I bombed during this. Yeah, okay. Oh, by the way, so this girl creates red circles around her. While I was playing Len'en 3 today, I did a Len'en 3 normal 1cc. By the way, I also tried to farm thrill here. This actually isn't all that great a spot to farm thrill. Not because there isn't thrill to farm, but because there isn't that much thrill to farm. Okay, yeah, and then I get killed to this, stupidly. But anyway, the red circle that this girl creates around her, especially like in Len'en 3, is like extremely frustrating. Yeah, I think this is where I get killed right here. Idiot, yeah. Thing is, they're accelerating shit. By the way, and she's immune to bombs, so my bomb just did fucking nothing. But we do win. I do win. Is it we or me? Well, I won, clearly, because I'm the one who played this. You're just watching. At this point, my high score was 150 million, and I was looking at my score, and I'm only 146 million. It was like, well, you know, not a high score. But then, Prove Your Power. Alright, and then real shit. Real shit, guys. Real shit. Now, for some reason, it only gave me 3 extends. I don't know why. Like, it's supposed to give you 4 extends. But I do win. So, no. I think maybe the game only gives you 3 extends if you reach the final boss without dying or something. Or maybe it's that I usually end up getting an extend during this. Maybe that's what I recall. Because the thing is, score extends might still happen during this section. So if you got a score extend during this, you have 4 extends. But the thing is, usually I remember having 4 extends doing Prove Your Power. This section goes on like fucking forever. I don't know why Jinx made it goes on so long. It's boring. Okay? The only way you get killed is if you're, you know, not paying attention. This section does get me a lot. I do believe there's some luck dodges in here. But I do get through. As I recall, I reach the bullshit section. I'm going to point out the bullshit section. Without dying, but then I died to the bullshit section once. And then something almost as bullshit as the bullshit section happened. at the very end. I actually get through this without dying, which is very rare for me. This is what I remember. I remember not dying. Slow dodging, guys. Slow dodging. You've never seen dodging like this before. But you probably have if you ever seen an actually good player. But you know, this is some of the best dodging I've ever done. Like, whenever you done like game ever, maybe. I like the prove your power section. Although here's the thing, right? The prove your power section does have a bullshit factor. Everything that's happened so far, only the very first thing is annoying because it just goes on so long. He should have made it denser and shorter. Okay, make it a denser pattern on the screen and then make it shorter. By the way, I think that in the background there is the bottle opener. The diagonal yellow sword thing. That's the bottle opener. That's the... Yeah, I fuck up one of these things and I die one time. Yeah, I fucked that one up, Rick. Yeah, 2 things left. But I get through this. The thing is, I've never gotten past this before. And then I win. It's fucking awesome. The reason that, by the way, this is the bullshit shit section. The reason it's bullshit is that you have no fucking clue what's about to happen until that laser shows up on screen, right? If you are playing this for the very first time, you just get killed. You have no idea how you're supposed to do it. And then this thing happens, and I'm like confused, like, you know, what's happening? And also the audio is broken for some reason. Like sound effects aren't playing. I do lose all my extends here, but I do not die one more time, so I win. See? I win! I win. So get spell card bonus, right? So that's the last one. And I get a new high score, right? Very, very cool. Stage power. Why does it say +0? I got 4,177 thrill. Anyway, so that's the game, guys. Hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching.